Death Battle reaction. Today we've got the hunkulus munculus, the sexiest Final Fantasy character ever made in male human form, Clive Rossfield, facing off against possibly the sexiest Devil May Cry character ever made, the one, the only, Dante, which he is the original Devil May Cry. Did I say Devil May Cry or Devil May Cry? Whatever. I'm stupid. Let's get on with it. We're going to start that. It should be really good. I really don't know who to root for, but I feel like Clive can like die easier than Dante. Dante really, it takes a lot to kill Dante. He's kind of like, he's got a super fast healing factor. He's really fast. Clive is nearly a god, though. That's what you always turn out to be in Final Fantasy games at the end, just about. You become some god-killing powerhouse, you know, and it's entirely, God, look at that. Look at that arm. Look at that fucking shoulder right there. Okay, I'm sorry. ADHD is a bitch. Let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm ready. Let's go. Fight!
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
There's no possible with Dante? You mean there's no impossible, right?
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power.
I think that's what you mean to say. I'm not sure.
Cataclysm, humanity.
The anime,
World may seem like the end.
I don't know if you can really call it an anime, but on Netflix it was really good.
Who'd expect
I love that they had like the original Batman animated series voice actor play the bad guy.
And sealed away the demon lord.
I can't remember his name. I hate that I don't. Kevin something.
got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite
It's horrible that I don't remember that because he's a legend.
kept a chipper attitude and set up a business.
Kevin Conroy.
One thing.
Killing demons?
My man is connected to Leon the Six Kennedy. That is true.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power, and durability, letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor.
Oh, when it started coming out, I was like Leon Six Kennedy. Yeah, Kevin Conroy. There you go.
From getting shot, stabbed, sliced through, basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete
The what man?
without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips. And they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
Ebony and Ivory.
Dante's arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting set of elemental nunchucks. Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle. Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira. And Navan, a guitar. And a
Oh, yeah.
electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless
Such a good
lasers
game,
for
Devil May Cry 3.
lasers.
I mean, they're all really good, but,
Actually,
you
you'll
know.
never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my name.
Oh, I saw it. It was really cool.
Turns Dante into basically
He just took him out to dinner and they talked things out. And
Dante needed this and much
Lucifer
more
was like,
to
okay, man, I get it. I'm being a dick. I'll stop. And Dante was like, thank you.
twist of fate.
Thank you.
Virgil was alive,
And then he just,
but when
he
Dante
drove him
took a
home.
different path.
While Dante was partying,
You know, pits fail.
studied the blade.
You're voting Dante? You haven't seen this already, have you, Azrael? You're not spoiling me, are you?
Brother, something he came
I do give Death Battle a ton of time these days. I used to not. I used to just
Learned to teleport,
upload right after.
slow down time through Quicksilver.
But I feel like, you know, that's kind of just, that's not my thing anymore. If people like me and want to see my reactions, they're going to like me and see my reactions. That's all there is to it.
energy to armor up as
I don't care about time or views or anything like that anymore.
A super form Dante achieves through his supernatural.
The last time Dante was on here, he was fighting against Bayonetta, right?
Dante can fly.
No,
and gains
yeah,
an
it was
enormous
Bayonetta.
boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks,
I'd like to actually see the a rematch of that.
Mundus created on a whim. Even
You haven't seen it? Cool.
Dante one-shot a stronger alternate
You'd play a good Frank West, but the problem is you're too handsome for Frank West. Really, I think Frank West is like super handsome, but I appreciate that Azrael. I look like butt cheeks on a good day, brother. but I appreciate it.
A divine deity of the sun
Thank you.
that Dante also shot in the face.
Oh, that guy
I feel like Dr. Chopper. Yo, come on, you can't. You're not gonna get on my good side by saying those things.
He was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest.
I'm kind of voting Dante too, but man, Clive is not a pushover, man.
His heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he
The problem is I think it's the regeneration factor.
was the last of
I really do.
kind of messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own.
What's up? What's up, Richard? Saber Comics. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Pretty badass. Even
Excited to see what you think of Torian's return. Oh, really?
Nero's Devil Breaker
I like this. Is he doing this because he did Dante versus Bayonetta as well, like back in the day?
dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can
Is he
outright
back
beams over 11 times
for like good now, or
Nero even survived getting melted down while in
you always think I have some master plan against you with Death Battle? Azrael, I am a broken man. I have been traumatized. I have so many hang-ups
Dante was
that
when Virgil
it is
somehow returned
absolutely
and made an
just.
apocalyptic demon tree for what
If they wrote a book about me, it would be depressing. It would not be very fun at all. It would just be depressing.
get serious and fully embrace his human and demon side.
You wouldn't read it. You'd read like the first like couple of chapters and you'd be like, all right, this shit's gonna fucking.
he decided to make
I'm gonna have to get on antidepressants or something if I keep reading this.
Devil Sword Dante and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with loose, obliterate with the fires of judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
I love how they actually age. You know,
Bitch slaps, he got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he
I feel like Dante looks like Shaggy in that game, though. You know, like he just looks kind of.
one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent.
It's not like Virgil fared any better.
You can choose your friends,
But they're supposed to be fucking twins, right?
Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal
They don't really look like twins in this game.
considered he's
I didn't think about that, but they really don't.
maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the
Like Keanu Reeves and that other guy from Bill and Ted.
enough that a devil may cry.
Whiz,
Fuck,
it's an
I hate that I
emergency.
don't remember his name.
Have a banger soundtrack, but my
I'll do my
headphones
best
broke.
Eric Draven impression.
News. This battle is sponsored by Raycon.
I
Ears open in your holiday playlist.
don't remember
Raycon's essential open
how to
earbuds.
do that,
These open
if I ever
ear
did it.
earbuds let you stay connected to your surroundings while enjoying your favorite music, podcasts.
I was thinking DMC5, Dante was trying to audition for Metallica,
They sound
right?
just as good as some of the big brands, but at half the price. They're super lightweight and
He looks like
somehow
old Shaggy
it's like magic.
from
I
Scooby-Doo.
think that's just good design.
It's
They live very different lives, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's for sure. But in DMC3, they look the same, you know.
Site-wide.
from everyday essentials to the latest release.
I mean, he just had different hair. They just had different hair and different clothes,
Gifting.
but their faces were the same.
Last long.
It was like the twin snakes,
They're gone.
you know, like
Go to buyraycon.com.
Solid and Liquid Snake.
Battle open to save on Raycon audio products site-wide.
I wish I could have seen a Metal Gear Solid 4 version of Liquid
As we tell the tale of the kingdom
instead of Ocelot.
and its prince, Clive,
I mean, Ocelot was awesome,
a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian.
but I wanted to see Liquid in those graphics at the time.
Juice called Ether, becoming a big scary monster.
and commanding the element they
See, this is what
storms,
is going to give Clive the edge, if anything. It's going to be the ability to transform into
Well,
summons.
he was supposed to, but Big Bird said no thanks, and instead picked his
What's up,
big
Necroff?
brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites.
Dante looks like a fun dad. Meanwhile, Virgil looks like the principal at a school. He does look like he's got hemorrhoids, doesn't he?
Clive and
He's got some big old hammers. They're just like, just constantly hurting his ass.
accepted his blessing of the phoenix,
You set my hair on fire.
Joshua's shield.
Meaning he
By the way, speaking of setting your hair on fire, did you guys see that IGN trailer release of the Michael Jackson movie? That's going to be dope.
Clive's a capable swordsman.
I can't wait to see that.
Speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella
If y'all don't understand why I am talking about setting your hair on fire and
Clive's knights
Dante, or not Dante, but Michael Jackson, look up the Pepsi commercial
aren't in this game.
mishap with Michael Jackson. It's very old stuff. It was way before your time, probably. It's a very shitty thing. It sucked.
To help his brother, and perhaps this desire
Messed him up.
awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average.
I think that was mainly from a technical point of view. Plus, isn't 3 first in the timeline? It is first in the timeline.
Bomb and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next
Dante's older too, so like Clive might have him,
spent 13 years
in,
through life searching for Ifrit.
you know, like at a disadvantage for his age.
The one he wanted to kill was himself.
This revelation hit Clive.
I mean, I don't think that's really gonna
thought death was all he
make
deserved for taking the life
much of a difference. I think the main difference is the healing factor
was a light at the end of the tunnel.
and the summons, being able to transform,
The outlaw said his dog
and the weapons that Dante has.
battle with his self-hatred.
But Clive's got some good weapons too.
Fighting the real problems plaguing his world. Presto,
Not as impressive as Dante's. Dante, I mean, Devil May Cry is all about the weapons and the combat. I mean, this game is about that too, this Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy used to be a turn-based RPG, and
destroy the mother crystal.
they turned it into a Devil May Cry kind of game.
His power that lets him absorb icons, Clive
And I liked it.
an avian with
It was fun.
and sharper talents.
I enjoyed
From Sid, he
16.
received Remove, so he could summon lightning.
From his Bay Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time
Maybe the real SpectralStar were the friends we made along the way.
blows with earth-shattering fists.
Aw,
This dragon
that's right.
he got behind
Dante might have more experience.
And through Odin, he can
True.
slow the flow of time and
So they had the rest of the series to go down different life paths that would lead to them looking different. I guess so, man, but
stepped up to lead the
I don't think it's going to morph
battle with Joshua, who was alive all along.
Virgil's face to look that much drastically different from Dante.
love doing it.
And Dante, he looks like he hangs out in the back of a Scooby-Doo mystery machine and just smokes doobies and eats big old giant sandwiches with a dog.
Activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's
Dante just looks like he's like
absorbing the Phoenix essence from
been
Joshua.
sitting in front of a TV just
Ifrit's risen, now fully
thinking about going outside and getting married or something. And like,
embraced his role
I don't know. It just looks like he's lived a sadder life. Yeah. If you really think about it, yeah, they kind of they've made them look exactly how they should. Like one's depressed because he can't be happy about anything because of his brother and all the shit that's going on with his family and his mother, and
not surprising when Clive has
and the other one just looks like he's just trying to chill out and, you know, eat some hero sandwiches.
that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated.
Virgil looks like Homelander. Meanwhile, Dante looks like a biker.
An ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning
Free will, no.
fault of one person. God, the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was
Don't think Clive's armor and weapons can tank a hit from Wolverine's claws.
Zuma was stronger than anyone
That was a very off the wall thing to say.
create a universe. But
No, it probably couldn't.
Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special
I mean, I don't know. It depends on if it's mithril or not.
someone powered by human will.
If it's mithril, then yeah, they can.
With others.
Because any kind of magical artifact like creation in a fantasy genre is supposed to rival the toughest or the strongest material in the world, or in the universe, or in the whatever, in the fantasy world.
Ultimalius, a more
You know, mithril is basically like
and his entire
fictional metal. So is adamantium.
base form.
Ultima literally
A life of dealing with hemorrhoids hasn't been kind to Virgil. I got you, brother.
his brother, his friends.
Them hemorrhoids be screaming.
Clive killed God.
and he ain't got enough preparation H. I mean, he's basically like he does to his hemorrhoids that I do to my fries with ketchup.
Well,
Okay.
I don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter.
None of them are surviving. Frank West and Ted Rutherford. That's right. They're all fucking screwed. Clive, Dante, Santa Claus, hemorrhoids. They're all going down. Frank West in a mech suit on Christmas. I got none of this.
Coming up next, so call your winner now, folks. Just like our sponsor, DraftKings.
The NBA season tips off.
I'm calling Dante.
DraftKings' newest fantasy game. DraftKings picks
I feel like since he beat Bayonetta, though, they're going to make Clive the winner.
possession, giving you a shot.
That's how my brain thinks. I know that probably pisses a lot of people off. That's how my brain thinks. It's like, oh, well, he's already got to win, so let's go ahead and axe him. Unless it's Goku, then you know he's fucked. You know Goku's dead as soon as that. Like, Goku versus Superman. Well,
And use code.
maybe they'll change the outcome this time.
Just $5 get 50 in pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the
3 weeks later, fuck you. You killed Goku again.
100 Gambler. Problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York.
Can you hurry the fuck up?
Void where prohibited.
This is annoying. Don't you get enough from your $5 fucking installments from every fucking member you've got on your
See terms
channel that
6.draft-
buys a membership? How much more money do you need? Sorry.
All right, the
I'm okay.
cards are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Yeah, Dante. I think it's Dante. Just got to curse Frank West with testicular torsion and give everybody a chance. Okay, this looks good. Damn, Torian. I'm glad he's back.
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble.
Is he doing the
business?
mocap?
Trouble. Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
I like the voice acting. Buddy, Dante wrote the book on all this shit, man. He's the original. You adopted the genre. Dante created it. Oh, hell yeah.
Fancy yourself a bard?
I like that. Oh, those nunchucks are so cool in 3. Walking through the line. Hee hee. Ow. Uh-oh. Yoink. He's just not even taking it seriously at all. I love it. I love it.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
I forgot that he could clone himself.
Time to see the light.
His face animation looks so funny. He's trying to hold back a fart whenever he talks. They're going to kill Dante so hard because he's making fun of Clive and everything. I know they are. I just feel like they are. Oh, he's breaking crystals? Zantetsuken, yeah. Oh, shit. That's not good. That usually kills everything. Oh, yeah. Stinger.
Still holding out on me?
Nope.
Let's see what your monster can really do. So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got.
Uh-oh. For Scotland! It's hand animated with Unreal Engine. That's cool. That's why the lip syncing looks so weird. Freaking Ifrit. He could have turned into something way worse. I wonder if he will. This is dope. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. He's vomiting.
Please. Just once. I need more. It's been a bash, Smokey.
Uh-oh, well, he's gonna die now, because he's...
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I knew he was dead as soon as they...
This, God'll be nothing.
KO! Okay, that was a whole nother level of close, but I think we got the point.
This was not an easy call to make.
It's a good fight.
Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through three categories.
I love how I can tell, like, basically through the plot of the fight, who's gonna win.
Malleus could create universes at a whim, and Dante
I've seen too many of these.
them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster.
I know their tricks.
And Dante could always amp up with Demon Juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
Demon juice.
That by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither
Call bullshit.
definitively overpowered the other.
Right?
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
And
Longest Dante has
Final Fantasy 16's transformations don't?
6 minutes, and abilities
I
like
don't think so.
Quicksilver and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close
Tens
it
of
catches,
minutes, oh my
it's
God.
vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Yes, but also no. This is where context is everything.
Oh,
While
God.
no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible.
I think they did.
to get one too.
Azrael.
Even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory...
I'm sorry, but
no fantasy.
how do you know that Dante wouldn't just cut Clive's fucking head off right at the start?
Death battle.
How do you know? The speed doesn't answer for that. There's also the element of surprise, you know. Oh my God, Yugi versus Ash?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Really?
Thanks for watching.
Are you cracked, Death Battle? Okay. Well, there you have it. Did you guys enjoy the Death Battle? What do you think? Do you think Dante should have won? Do you think Clive should have won? I mean, Clive did win. Are you happy with Clive winning? What do you think? I would love to know. Just let me know in the comments. I really don't know for sure. I haven't sit there and like totally broke down both characters that way. I did do a Dante breakdown a while back. I think it was Dante. Yeah, it was like I think it might have been Virgil. Yeah, it was Virgil. Virgil versus Sephiroth. Yeah. It's a pretty good fight. It was a while back. I was trying something new. I actually went into like the the biographical kind of telling of the lore and the characters with the voiceover, you know, and the cuts, the scenes and stuff lining up to match it. But I haven't seen my special ed hat. I think these guys need to borrow it. Wow. Bleach drinker Narky 05. You could make that argument for Clive though. Yes, you could. I guess. Yeah, you probably could. But I mean, like, how do you really like factor that in? I mean, we could keep it within these rules and stuff, but there really wouldn't be in a fight like this. I mean, the stats are just basically how Death Battle thinks about their fighting and their stamina and stuff like that. They really, there's no way to tell any of that. So, you know, that's why I don't care how the fight ended. I'm fine with this fight. I think it's fine that Dante lost. It's not that big of a deal to me. But the reason it's not that big of a deal to me isn't because it's a good victory or anything like that, or it's a solid victory, or it tells me anything about these characters. It doesn't. It's all fantasy. This is all fantasy. No matter how much math you put in it, no matter how much you try to explain it, it doesn't matter, you know? So you can't really just think, oh, well, Clive would beat the shit out of Dante, you know, or something like that, or anything. You just can't. Like, just whatever you think basically matters just as much as whatever Death Battle thinks. You know, have your own headcanon and, you know, come up with your own solutions. Don't just buy this and be like, well, Death Battle said this, because, you know, that's lame. It really is. Death Battle's good though. I really do like their videos. I think like I've seen so many of these though that I can't honestly, like, I can see where it's going just about every time. It looked good, but the result was dumb. Yeah, I mean, I think Dante should have won too. I really do. Especially since it kind of pays a disservice to the hack and slash beat 'em up style that Devil May Cry introduced to this extent. You know, like they pretty much wrote the book on these games. And then here comes Final Fantasy, and it's like, oh, well, we're tired of being turn-based, or we're tired of being this that we've always been, and they adopted Devil May Cry's formula, or Team Ninja, and all that. It doesn't matter that much. Loading SpectralStar's reaction to Tifa versus Yang. Yeah. Why are you calling me out on that, brother? But yeah, I kind of took that one to heart. That's when I learned. That's when I learned it's all a bunch of bullshit. you know, that you just gotta accept that some people don't share your opinion or your view or anything like that. And, you know, they're gonna support the company that bought them before they're gonna, you know, right the wrongs or, you know, anything like that. They're gonna say, okay, Papa, what do I do now? Make Yang win. Okay, Papa, can I get some money now? Yeah, here, go for it. Oh, I'd love for them to redo that battle now, because I believe that they would show what they really think and Tifa would win. I really don't think they thought Yang would win that. I can't believe they would. That's crazy. No offense to anybody that's a Ruby fan, which is probably the majority of you. And it's not that I'm not a Ruby fan. I don't think no. Just no. I don't think Monty Owen would really appreciate that either. I think he would want Tifa to win because that's one of his main inspirations. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys like that death battle reaction. I really got, you know, this really got my thoughts of thinking, you know. I'm glad that we got to see it together. I do like the death battle. I don't really agree with the ending, but it doesn't really matter, you know. It was still fun to watch. You know, a lot of people didn't like Sam Fisher versus Solid Snake, but I did. I loved it. And when Solid Snake won, I loved that. But does that necessarily mean that Solid Snake's going to beat Sam Fisher? In my opinion, yes. In your opinion, no. You might be a Sam Fisher lover. A lover of Sam Fishers. So anyways, I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time on the next death battle. Yugi versus Ash, which is going to be really weird. Pokemon versus cards. I never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I never really watched Pokemon either. I know. That's horrible, Spectral. Why are you such a douchebag? Well, that's a story for another time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord if you can. And always watch the original video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.